Hey guys, it is Admin,
And you know who?
and today we have a new data pack. Today's data pack is the Moar Pearls pack. It adds 5 new Ender Pearls to the game. Those pearls are...
The no gravity pearl, fast pearl, slow pearl, hanging pearl, and instant pearl.
So let's teleport right into what they do. To get started, as always, we need a custom crafter. That is a dropper facing upwards with a crafting table thrown on top. You will need to use the custom crafter to create all of the pearls in this pack. This custom crafter is also used by most of our other packs, including the Moar Swords and Moar Bows data packs. Check them out in the iCard in the top right. But let's take a quick look at the overall purpose behind the Moar Pearls pack. I was attempting to make a high skill item that would be useful for speedrunners and skilled players and PvPers. These pearls allow you to do quite a few different things that normally you wouldn't be able to do. For example, I could throw a pearl that travels really far and then could hit like a hill over there. I could place down a hanging pearl, which will hang in the air for a little bit, and after 10 seconds it will drop. This could be used in speedrunning for all sorts of things, like jumping off of a cliff and then getting teleported back up. The fast pearl allows you to travel long distances extremely quickly. It can be thrown really far. And in the right hands, the slow pearl is great as it can travel pretty much exactly the distance that you want it to. And it's a lot easier to control than a regular pearl in some situations. And the instant pearl is amazing for PvP and for speedrunning, in that you can just warp super quickly where you want to go. So, with that in mind, let's jump into the recipes. And then you know who and I are going to do a bit more of an in-depth, detailed explanation of what each of the pearls do. To get started, let's make a no gravity pearl. You place the pearl in the middle and a feather on top, and that will give us 2 no gravity pearls. As the name implies, the no gravity pearl is thrown without gravity, meaning it will not arc and instead will fly in a straight line. This allows it to have quite a lot of range, and it can go pretty far. The speed of the pearl will actually slow down though the further it goes, and if it doesn't hit anything within 30 seconds, it will disappear and be gone. So you know who ended up missing and ends up, that pearl looks like it's going to stop and then disappear, but the other ones, if they hit a block, will teleport you to your location. Of course, we remove all the pearls that don't hit anything from the actual game, because if you were to throw a bunch in the air, they would essentially litter your world forever and cause a little bit of lag. So this will remove them over time to not cause any issues. So after waiting a short time, you can see that the pearls will start to disappear and they'll be cleaned up from your world. So overall, this pearl is quite nice for getting around. You don't have to be as skillful with aiming as with a regular pearl, but it also has some downsides in that you cannot arc over blocks. You have to, it can only hit flat surfaces. Next on our list is the fast pearl. To make it, we have pearl in the middle and Renzo dust on top. That gives us a fast pearl. As you might expect, the fast pearl is thrown at significant speeds. The speed of the throw is actually doubled, and because of that, it can be thrown a lot further and can get you to your places that you wanted to go a lot quicker. It is a little bit more expensive as you do have to craft it with redstone, and overall this one is fairly decent. The range on it is seriously far, and so yeah, this one's really powerful. As a quick aside, you know who and I actually are playing in a survival world. We've been uploading weekly videos from this server into the Datapack Survival series. You can check out the playlist in the iCard in the top right. But this is actually a Patreon server, so anyone that is supporting us on Patreon of $1 or more a month is guaranteed access to the server. So if that is something that is interesting to you, make sure to click the iCard in the top right. We very much so appreciate your support, and it very much so helps us to continue being able to create projects that you like. And plus, I mean, there's plenty of cool rewards such as this server, early data pack releases, sneak peeks, and a whole mess of other things. So go check that out if that is something interesting to you. Anyway, back to the video. Next on the list is the slow pearl. As you might expect, it is the opposite of the fast pearl, and because of this, you get double the amount for crafting it. The slow pearl cannot be thrown particularly far, however, it still has its uses. Due to its short range, it's actually perfect for getting thrown over short walls and other obstacles. As you can see, he can easily and precisely throw it over the wall and land not too far away from the edge, which in some specific circumstances can be useful. This one is probably more specialized than a lot of the other ones, but it is still useful nonetheless. It's also great for purposely landing on top of a wall or whatever. It can be quite useful for building, as sometimes getting around your build can be quite the pain, so this can just be a quick way to get like up maybe like a 5 or 10 block gap and save you some time. So not the most useful pearl in all situations, but for some specific ones it does exactly what you need. Next on the list is the hanging pearl, and it is quite unique. To craft it, we take a regular pearl and a chorus fruit. That gives us 2 hanging pearls. One situation where the hanging pearl is particularly useful is when you are chasing someone. So you know who's trying to run away, and I'm trying to chase him, but he just threw the pearl, and if I keep chasing him, you'll see in about 10 seconds, the pearl will drop and he will vanish. Like so. And he's actually way over there, and now I've just ran away, and you know who has essentially just disappeared. The hanging pearl is not only useful for defense, but is also quite powerful in offense. I can place down the pearl and then go to attack you know who, and this will lead to me having an escape option. So I can beat him up a little bit, and then if the fight starts to go bad for me, I'll have teleported away safely. Now I have the upper hand, as I have safely gotten away. The hanging pearl can be used as a safety net in combat for quite a lot of situations.
Either way, its combat uses can be quite strong in offense or defense.
The final pearl is the instant pearl. It is crafted with an ender pearl and an emerald, and you get 4 of them. The instant pearl does what the name implies. It will instantly teleport you in the direction that you throw it. This can go up to 50 blocks in any direction. However, it cannot travel through blocks. So we have a wall over here, and it will just make you hit the wall and not go through. It also has clear particles that show where you went, so in a multiplayer situation, other players would at least be able to follow you. This could be quite useful if you have like an elytra or whatever for taking off. However, there is of course a cost to making these. The instant pearl is quite great in a PvP situation. You can teleport behind foes and kill them. Alright, so those were the 5 ender pearls added by the Pearls pack. If you did enjoy them, make sure to leave a like on the video and hit subscribe, because we will be adding 5 more in the near future. But that's all the content we have for today. This has been Admin.
And this is you know who.
And we are out. Thanks for watching.